Hi guys, it's Cindy O'Brien from Living Grace Skincare, and I am just here to give you a little tip for the day. And I know many of you are having a difficult time finding ways to keep your homes clean, to keep your hands clean, to keep the doorknobs clean, etc. And so I wanted to give you some information that might be helpful with ingredients and products that you may have in your home already that you can go ahead and create a hand sanitizer, and then also something that you can use to spray on things that will help to keep it clean as well. I don't know if you've heard of tea tree oil, but tea tree oil is an oil that the Aborigines have been using for centuries. And it originated in Australia. That's where it is derived from. And it's from the leaves of the melaleuca tree. And so anyway, it is an antimicrobial, antifungal, and also antiviral. So it helps with influenza. I'm not sure, for the COVID-19, but I would imagine that it would help with that as well. And E. coli, fungus, all sorts of other viruses and bacteria and fungus. So anyway, I digress. I'm going to give you a little bit of information on how to create this hand sanitizer. So if you happen to have essential oil, lavender essential oil, you can start out by using 5 to 10 drops of lavender essential oil, and then you would use about 30 drops of your tea tree oil, and then you would use 3 ounces of either Everclear vodka, if you have that, which is a high-proof vodka, or you can use 3 ounces of isopropyl alcohol. I personally have 91% and 99% in my practice, and that's what I have here in my studio. But as long as it has 70%, well, that's really what you can find, but they say 60% alcohol, then you're okay. So anyway, you're going to use 3 ounces of rubbing alcohol, 1 ounce of pure aloe vera gel, and then a quarter of a teaspoon of vitamin E, and that is a preservative, and that'll also help to keep your hands moisturized. So you can just find a little bottle in your house, something that maybe is empty, and clean it out, spray it down with alcohol, start making this, and then that can be your hand sanitizer. And if you want to make a spray, then you could instead of using the aloe vera, just switch that up with witch hazel, and that will make it easier for you to spray. So I hope that's helpful. Again, melaleuca essential oil, I think you'll love it. And it also does other things, like it helps with blemishes. It also helps with psoriasis. It's an anti-inflammatory. What else does it do? It helps with fungus on the feet. It's just pretty, it also helps, and probably none of the kids are going to get this year because we are on social distancing, but in the springtime, lice comes out, and so we don't want our kids bringing lice home. And when my kids were little, I would put their hair up in the springtime and put it in braids or whatever, or just keep their hair short. And then in the morning before they went to school, I would just spray their hair with tea tree oil and water and just mist them down, because that would prevent them, the bugs just don't want to get on them. So speaking of that, it also is it's a good insect spray. So hope that helps. And you can also spray stuff down like your gua sha stones. We're going to go into that later on this week. I have some beautiful obsidian black gua sha stones that I'm selling, and I love to use them with my facial oils. And then finally, I don't know if any of you guys are interested in doing at-home facials because you're not able to see your esthetician. I am including a apple and pomegranate enzyme mask, and then a white tree hydrating mask that you can, white white tea hydrating mask that you can use at home safely. And you can use that in the meantime before, while you can't see your esthetician or, something, whatever. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.